Hey Stampers, Kim from StampingImperfection.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am making a card for my Papercraft Crew Challenge this week, and the challenge is an inspiration challenge, and the inspiration is Vacation Paradise. And since I already feel like I live in a vacation paradise, I'm only doing staycation this year, I decided what I care most about for Vacation Paradise is sunshine. So I'm using this month's Simon Says stamp set, and this is actually from I got the Simon Says August kit, which I believe is called Picnic Parade, but they have this fantastic stamp set in it called Hello Sunshine, and you can get this without getting the kit. So I'm going to use a couple of stamps in here. And this one's chock full. Here's one thing I love about Simon Says stamps sets. They have this piece attached so I don't lose it in the nonsense on my desk. So I definitely want to use this image, and I want to use this image. Where's my, doing this without my MISTI. You just grab my MISTI here. So I'm going to cut them out, and I just want a clean and simple card. I just want to keep it simple. I don't want to do anything fancy. This is just a piece of scrap cardstock that I'm using, and I'm going to stamp that, and then I want to stamp this, and then I'm also going to stamp the circle, and I think I may actually do the sunglasses. And I'm going to layer those on this when I'm done stamping it. So I'm going to do this part first. And these are new stamps. I haven't used them. So again, I'm going to take I have my high polymer eraser. This is a Pentel one. And I'm just going to run it across the stamps to remove any chemical residue from the manufacturing process. And I'm going to get a much cleaner image because of that. So I pulled out 3 different inks, actually 4 different inks from Altenew. So I have the Snapdragon, I have the Chamomile, and I have the Sunray. And I also pulled out this Dark Night blue color that I just have absolutely fallen in love with. And I think I want to make these, I actually want these to be sort of orange. Hopefully this isn't too orange. This is sort of a yellowy orange set. There's one more ink color in the set which is very clearly orange, so I didn't pull that one out. So I'll ink that up. And it really does stamp beautifully because I prepared my stamp. So like that is a huge, like if you're having trouble stamping and it's a new stamp set, that might be why. And for red rubber stamps, I actually use a pumice stone and lightly brush across the top of the red rubber stamp, and you know what? Your images will come out so much better. You will thank me for it. So I meant to stamp this at the same time, but I'm going to use the chamomile for what's going to be the outside of my sun. So I'll stamp that. And then I'm going to put the center of the sun in. And again, when I open this up, I am definitely going to condition my stamp. That's called conditioning your stamp, by the way. And for this one, I'm going to then use my lightest yellow, which is the Sunray color. So beautiful stamping again. So that's just a little trick that's just really helpful. And then I think, just for fun, to add a fun element, since it's supposed to be vacation, I'm going to add the sunglasses. And I'm conditioning that also, and I'm going to do this in the dark night color. So I'll do that. So cute. Cute stamp set. I don't know who designed it, but you did a good job. There we go. So let me put these back on here. Now there are a whole bunch of other elements in this stamp set. Like there are some stripe ones that I could use, which would be really fun, but I love this little polka dot one, so I think I'm going to add that to the card as well. And I am just going to, I pulled out a punch. I haven't used my punches in ages. They've just been sitting on my shelf, not getting any love, so I have been pulling them out. Square, I definitely want a stitch square detail. I just really like the stitch square detail. And I just got these Catherine Pooler. I got two different sets. These are her stitch squares, and then these are her new scallop squares. They're scallop frame dies. I'm not interested in that today, but what I do want is the stitch frames. And I didn't originally purchase these, but when she got, this is very clever, Catherine Pooler, when she released these this past month, these fit right inside it, and you know, I love that. I will use that, and you can see I'm going to be using part of it today, but that would be cute if you want to add that little scallop detail. So I just have to cut these apart. So these are two different sets of die cuts from Catherine Pooler. So I'm pulling out my Altenew Mini Blossom die cutter. I love this little thing. I've had it since they came out with it, and these plates are not at all warped. Like, very impressive. And this works on any dies that are 3 inches or less. So they have to be less than 3 inches because the little plates are only 3 inches wide. So I'm going to send this through. This is one of the best little purchases I made, and I've had it for years. So if you don't have a little mini die cutter, I highly recommend this one, and I quite like it. It's so pretty. It's got a pretty pattern. Isn't it pretty? So this is with the stitched. Can you see that detail there? The stitch detail. I really like that. So I've got my card base. My card base is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored and folded at 4.25. Sorry, that's bothering me. So I'm going to add, I have my Tombow multi liquid glue. I like this glue. I've used it for a long time. It's relatively inexpensive, and it works for me. So I'm going to, actually I think I'm going to turn this way. Before I do that, I do want to add one more element. I want to actually, I'm going to take my MISTI, and I'm going to put this down in my MISTI because I thought it would be fun to add these dots. So I want to add the dots. So I'm going to use this Dark Night blue. It is a gorgeous blue, and I'll use that for my sentiment also. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I like it. So now I'm going to put this down since I already have the glue on, and I'm going to add this right here. Hopefully my sun won't cover up all those dots. Okay, and then I am going to pop this up on some foam dots, and so I'll put this on here. I thought it would be super fun to put that like that, Then pull out the Hello Sunshine, and I am going to pop this back in my MISTI, whether it's centered or not. And this blue actually looks black on this, believe it or not. So I'm wondering if it'll dry a tiny bit lighter. Here we go. So I'm going to use that same blue. Perfect. And to finish this off, I just want to add some enamel dots. I have a bunch of enamel dots in my stash that are old, that came from Stampin' Up, and I just want to use some of those up. Okay, and that's going to complete my card. So that's going to complete my card. That is the theme Vacation Paradise, and all I care about is that sunshine. Sunshine and warm weather right now. So thank you so much for watching. We would love to have you join us this week for the Papercraft Crew Challenge. It will start on Wednesday. Let's see, when is it? Wednesday is the 12th of August, and it will go for a week. So it'll end the following Tuesday. So there you go. You know, you probably have lots of Vacation Paradise stamps. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and share with your friends. And make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and thank you for joining me. Have a great day.